All right, you guys, I'm about to head to the gym right now. As you guys can see, the sun is glaring crazily. So I wanted to just do some reflecting, guys. Today is September 2nd, and yesterday was Memorial Day. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. Yesterday, I had a cheat day, guys. So yesterday, I kind of overate a little bit. My parents had some barbecue going on Memorial Day. So, and I overate. I indulged myself, and I kind of let myself go a little bit just for yesterday. And I wanted to just take some time to reflect with you guys and just let you guys know that it's okay to, like, have a cheat day here or there. Because actually, if you guys didn't know, I weighed myself this morning for the first time, and I shot all the way up to 230 plus pounds. So, which is crazy to me because literally on Sunday, I weighed around 218 pounds, and I re-weighed myself. I was like, let me just re-weigh myself today, just to see how much I weighed after eating all that food. Honestly, I didn't go super crazy on the food. I don't know if you guys can see me. This sun is crazy. But whether you guys can see me or not, that's not the point. But the message is, overall, guys, don't worry so much about the scale weight. That's one thing I wanted to just emphasize and share with you guys, that especially when you're on your fitness journey, I know a lot of you guys are going to really be focusing on the scale weight. Ultimately, guys, focusing on the long term and realizing like your overall progression is in the right direction is ultimately the best. It's ultimately key. Is ultimately the key to finding success in this fitness journey, because there's going to be days where you're going to feel like, damn, I didn't lose the weight that I needed to lose, but I do feel better. I do feel more energetic. I do feel like I have more energy. So I wanted to just share that with you guys, that it's really, really important to not solely focus on the weight on the scale, because like I said, I weighed myself this morning for the first time after I kind of overate yesterday on Labor Day, and I saw that I gained like 10 pounds. So, and I know for a fact that's mostly water weight. So if I reweigh myself tomorrow, which I'm going to do, I should be back down to like at least 220. So ultimately, I may have gained like 2 pounds. So, but there's no way in hell that I've gained 10 pounds in one day of eating. So I did my research. It's almost impossible to gain 10 pounds of just fat, going from 218 all the way. Like I said, when I weighed myself this morning, I weighed myself at 231 pounds, which is literally crazy to me, which was shocking. So when I first saw that on the scale, I was kind of confused and pissed off. But I did some reflecting and realized, damn, I've come a long way, and I know this weight on the scale isn't ultimately the true representation of where I'm going to go, and as far as my overall progression. Because at the end of the day, guys, the weight on the scale is just a number. It can go up or down. Just overall making sure you're in the right positive direction is key. So that's why I wanted to just share that with you guys, to not just solely focus on the weight on the scale. Yeah, it's important to check, to obviously see progress and see actual numbers to make sure you're in the right trajectory, but do not solely focus on like weighing yourself every single day and tracking your weight every single day and not having free time to just enjoy yourself once in a while, because ultimately this is for the long run. You don't want to make this temporary. This is going to be a lifestyle change. I don't know if you guys can really see me. This fucking sun is crazy. I can't, and the camera, I need a better camera quality, but ultimately, guys, it's more of the message I want to get across, less than my actual face. But guys, I want to just share that with you guys. Any of you guys, especially starting your fitness journey, don't focus solely on the weight on the scale. Yeah, that's going to be important. Like I mentioned, I'm going to keep reiterating that, but just making sure you're tracking your overall weekly progression, and not like solely basing your whole emotion and basing your whole progress on the weight on the scale, because the weight on the scale doesn't always ultimately represent an accurate representation of what your body is physically going through, as far as physical changes, losing body fat, gaining some lean muscle. So yeah, I wanted to just share that with you guys. Hopefully you guys learned something from this video, man, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.